Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here, and today I'm gonna react to a video which left me a little bit confused seeing the thumbnail. And first of all, it says worst country in Europe, and then she's just smiling casually. It's like either this is a bad joke or I don't know. I'm not gonna judge the video. Maybe it's clickbait. I don't know. But the thing that doesn't make me think it's clickbait is the fact that this video has 84,000 dislikes. So I think this person is probably genuinely, criticizing the Netherlands, and I have no idea, or I have no idea why. We're gonna watch the video. I'm not going to say anything before that. Let's just see what this person has to say about the Netherlands. Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe. And let's go straight to this video. I'm losing my voice. Reasons you should not move to the Netherlands.
Hello, fellow travelers. Today, I'm going to tell you about a country that I didn't like. Officially, it is named the Netherlands.
And unofficially?
My experience was specifically in the Holland region, in the city of Amsterdam. The country of Holland is full of attractive people. Many people would like to move there to find love, because the Dutch are very good-looking people.
Is she saying ugly people do not deserve love? Or you wouldn't travel to an ugly country? What? Okay. Oh man, I'm starting to think this is a joke.
People claim that there are jobs there, and that it's a very
People
special
claim.
country. I found out about this country online. When
She found out about the country online? Oh man, what about in school or in geography classes? The internet, is making the Netherlands a famous place, I think. I guess. Come on. This must be a joke. And it feels like she is being dubbed. It feels like this isn't properly her voice. I don't know.
I arrived in this country with my son, the very first day was snowy. I stayed at Schiphol Airport for the first night because we landed late and security personnel mistreated us and were racist towards us. Most people spoke Dutch, which is a very hard language to learn. Some people also spoke English as a secondary language.
Wait a second. Is she actually complaining that the Dutch speak Dutch? Is that what I understood? One of her complaints is that your language is hard, so she doesn't like it? Come on. Oh man, this must be a joke. And the fact that many people speak a second language is impressive, to say the least.
But it was broken English, therefore it was very hard to communicate with them. I struggled, as the airport was the first encounter I ever had with the Dutch. The next day, I went to my hotel, which, by the way, was very expensive. I did not find any cheap hotels to stay at within the city of Amsterdam.
Bro, I'm not Dutch, and I'm getting angry with this video. The fact that she's calling people out for speaking quote unquote broken English is really I don't like that, because broken English is a term that many of my students, if you don't know, I am an English as a second language teacher, so I teach people how to speak English, and they normally say, oh, my English is broken, and I hate that, because everyone has a chance to learn English, right? And the fact that Dutch speak English as a second language is very impressive, because most of the world, including the United States, don't speak two languages. And it is really, really disrespectful to try and belittle someone for their English speaking skills, which, however, I think that the Netherlands has a very high skill. Not only the Netherlands, but the whole Scandinavian region, which I know, the Netherlands isn't part of, but I'm saying these countries have very high quality in the English studies. So I don't know what she's talking about. She's losing the plot here. Let's keep going. And she's complaining about being come on.
I spent too much money. After staying 2 months in Amsterdam, I suffered so much. I wanted to leave, and I ended up completely broke.
Well, try going to New York or try going to... Come on, bro.
It was freezing there.
Oh man, okay, I'm pausing too much.
There was too much snow and many bicycles everywhere, because the Dutch culture involves riding a bike everywhere, since the country is little. The Netherlands being a car-free country,
car-free country,
many cars around.
Oh wow. If you're living in the Netherlands, do you guys know what a car is? Because according to her, you guys never seen a car in your life. That's the tone that she's using here. But guys, you know, honestly, I think this is a fake video. I think this is a trigger video, and I'm starting to doubt that this is a genuine traveler. Especially because if you look in the in the description that I'm trying to look right now, it actually has a disclaimer. It's a copyright disclaimer, which makes me believe that all the footage that she used or the person used is stock image. So I think this is a trigger hate bait type of video. So I think it's trying to trigger people into engaging with the video. That's what I'm suspecting, because I don't think somebody's that ignorant. You know, the fact that she knows the difference between the Holland region, you know, the difference between Holland and the Netherlands, the fact that she knows that is okay. I'll give her credit to that. But the rest, Netherlands is a car-free country. Oh man, come on. Oh man. Okay. I think they're playing into the stereotypes.
As I said earlier, the Dutch are very attractive people physically.
At least a compliment, right? At least a compliment. And I know the Dutch are so tall in average.
They're very cold, and they will not socialize with you.
Wait, they will not socialize with you. I'm okay with them socializing with me, because I don't think anybody in any country would try to socialize with you. The way you're talking about them, you know what I'm saying?
Not socialize with you. They will never talk to you out of the blue. Instead, they just show you a fake smile. The fact that they constantly said, "Hello, hello," annoyed me so.
I'm telling you, this is a joke video. This cannot be true. This is somebody that is trying to trigger. Isn't that German? I don't know. I don't know, but it's a meme, isn't it? Come on.
The fact that they constantly said, "Hello, hello," annoyed me so much, and I didn't like it at all. That's how they communicate, so you move out of their way, because they are commuting through the city using bicycles. There are also railways.
I don't think this is her. I think this is bro. I am adamant into, like, I can't believe this is a real video. If this person is so out of touch with the reality and saying these type of things, bro, I'm getting triggered here.
Bicycles. There are also railways for cable cars on the streets, with the buses and cars and bikes.
They're called trams.
All of them using the same roads. I found it quite unorganized.
Did you want them to have individual roads? Like what? They wanted, she wanted an individual road per car, or what, per train.
It is a very small city, beautiful and old-fashioned, but it is full of canals and rivers, which I didn't like. I suffered so much. I became depressed since I spent so much money. I never even found a job to sustain myself, and I've been...
Did you not do your homework before you went to the country? Did you not calculate? Aren't you that organized to be, to calculate how much you're going to spend and how much you're going to need? Didn't you do your research? She's complaining about the Netherlands being unorganized while she doesn't even have a budget.
Ripped off by 2 Dutch employment agencies. Because they demand you meet so many requirements to work, and it's a very closed country, you can't work or have access to basic services as a foreigner.
I doubt that's true. I doubt that's true.
If you are an American, I guess the same principles applies to any non-European foreigner. You have zero possibilities of working in the Netherlands.
If you're illegal, yeah.
I lived in Amsterdam, and after doing so for a time, there is nothing left for us. Let's also not forget that the Dutch are stingy and greedy. In
Wow.
most cases, they will not give you a handout if you're in need.
Oh, you want handouts now? Oh, I'm telling you, I'm getting angry, bro. I'm not even from the Netherlands, but I'm a very cultural like a supporter. I support all cultures, and I've been to many countries, and I feel when, like, you know, because this could be applied to any country, not only to the Dutch.
Some people point out the greatness of the welfare that citizens of the European Union can benefit from, but that was not so great, because I've met many people from Europe who still had nothing while there, as they spent all their money in that country, and especially in the city of Amsterdam. They read on the internet that it is supposed to be the best country and that there are plenty of opportunities. But it's not true. Forget about going there if you don't have any money, because if you're unlucky and end up homeless, you can't even exist there. The police will arrest you and fine you if they see you sleeping on the streets.
They're gonna arrest you for being homeless?
I met a girl from Germany, and she had a tough life in the Netherlands. She had trouble saving up money working at bars and hotels. Even with 2 jobs, she was not able to save enough money to survive. It is very hard because the system is made to benefit older people. Older people's wages are way higher than young people's.
Is she complaining about older people getting more? I feel like she would benefit from that, if that's true.
It's a system where the older you get, the more you get paid. The most important thing you need to know before moving to the Netherlands is to bring a lot of money with you, because you are going to spend a lot on hotels and going out. This is especially true in Amsterdam, which is a very small city. You could literally walk across the city in 1.5 hours.
Oh, you can walk across the city. Imagine if you do that by bike. It's just, you know, if you want to go cross country, or you know, it's just a 15-minute bike ride. Oh,
Also,
man.
consider in winter it is very cold, very windy, very snowy.
Did you expect the winter to be hot? Okay, I do understand that maybe some people can complain about the Dutch weather, you know, it being rainy season and stuff like that. You know, people might not like the rain, but all the other things, bro, this is just so stupid, man. Come on.
And in Amsterdam, there are not many places to sit. There aren't big shopping centers to go shopping. The only places to go are
Places to
McDonald's
sit.
and Burger King, which are places most people gather and drink. In reality, this
They gather and drink at Burger King and McDonald's. Bro, the person who wrote this script is bro, oh man.
country isn't that great. There are too many drugs. On the weekends,
Wow.
teenagers get high, get drunk, and there's also a lot of legal and illegal prostitution. To be honest, I didn't find it was the best country in the world, as the internet claims.
This cannot be serious. Okay, there might be some drug problems. That is true, right? But I don't see it being the worst country in Europe, because even here in the UK, there are drug problems. There's no way this is real. What? I'm telling you, this is a joke, isn't it? Look at that wanted poster. She apparently is the most hated person in the Netherlands. I'm joking. I know you guys don't hate anyone, and I know that you guys don't take this video to heart. The Dutch, you guys have a very good sense of humor, so this for me is a satire. This is a parody. Nothing in this video should be taken seriously, and I know that there are some people who are going to be triggered by this because it's so ridiculous. And in the comments and the description, it says, let me clarify a few points. Some argue, let me actually open this up so you guys can read with me. She tries to justify a few things as if it was true. Some argue that when locals say hello, it's a sign of socializing. Well, it's not a sign, it is socializing. You say hello to start a conversation. However, what I meant is that they often use it rather in an impolite manner. Like what? Like, hello. That doesn't make any sense to me. Often accompanied by an angry expression. Hello. Okay, it's not meant as a friendly greeting, but rather as a way to get your attention, to push you out of their way on the street. Well, if you're on the bike lane, maybe. Polite phrases like excuse me or sorry, as the British do, would be more polite choice. Bro, you're not in Britain. When I mentioned that you can't have access to basic services as a foreigner, I'm talking about essential needs like emergency shelters, access to medical care, or assistance from food banks. Sadly, these services are often beyond reach unless you're a Dutch citizen or an EU citizen or possess a valid resident permit. Yes, but come on. Why are you trying to work if you don't have a valid resident permit? This situation leaves undocumented immigrants who are just as human as anyone else without the crucial support they desperately need. Bro, you know, this person is very well versed. You know, what they're saying and the way they're saying seems to be very well written, but it just makes no sense because it's complete false. It's completely false. When I say there's nothing left for us, my intention is to show empathy to my fellow immigrants. Even though I'm a Spanish citizen and I have Spanish ancestry, I was born in Chile. Okay. And I truly understand the immigrant experience. I thought she was from the US because of the accent, but as I said, I think that might be AI generated speech or text to speach. For most non-EU immigrants, such as Americans, for example, you essentially have no rights unless you fall into the category of high-skilled migrants who endure years of bureaucratic processes to obtain a resident permit. Oh, come on, you're not seriously trying to you're not trying to live there illegally, are you? I hope that's not the case. Some have suggested that the police may not arrest you, but instead take you to a homeless shelter, which is, you know, what the common sense thing would be. However, going back to point number 2, these services are primarily reserved for a select group of migrants who are registered for welfare assistant with a social worker and hold either a resident permit or EU citizenship. They aren't accessible to everyone in need. Okay, but the thing is, if they don't have a resident permit, how are they going to live even though they are homeless in the country? They will surely either go to those prison for illegal immigrants, which is a temporary hold until they are deported, or they will immediately be deported if there's any next flight and if they agree to do so. Feel free to create your own perspective on other aspects discussed in the video, as they are open to interpretation and subjectivity. Bro, I'm telling you, she seems very well versed, and I'm starting to believe that this is actually not a joke video. I hope these clarifications shed light on the challenges faced by immigrants, particularly non-EU immigrants, and why these issues are significant and worthy of consideration. Interesting. Other comments. Did she just complain about us speaking Dutch? I totally understand why people don't want to socialize with you. I feel sorry for the Netherlands to have lost such a positive, optimistic citizen. May she ride on a ray of sunshine to the next dream destination where she will bring joy to everyone around her. American here, and I lived in the Netherlands for 10 years and loved it. Broken English, my hiney. They speak better English than Americans. Good you left, Karen, and please stay away. The Netherlands being a car-free country. Say what now? Yeah, man, I don't think that technology has arrived in the Netherlands, according to her. Oh man, come on. That's so dumb. I met a group of 4 or 5 young Dutch women in Bilbao, Spain last year. They were very kind and we had a small talk. Okay, interesting. I found it quite unorganized, she said, about one of the most infrastructurally advanced cities in the world. Yes, some people speak English. The Netherlands, one of the best speaking English countries that does not speak English as a main language. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the comments. You know, the Dutch have very good English. I just don't agree with this video. I genuinely thought it was a joke, satire, clickbait, rage bait. You know, I might be wrong. This person might be delusional. You know, there's no other explanation. I can't think of any other explanation about this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. And the Dutch, they're very good at engineering, you know, exporting the knowledge and technology from the Netherlands. You know, the creators of Wi-Fi, maybe that's why, you know, the Netherlands is well known on the internet. Guys, obviously I'm being a little bit sarcastic because this is a ridiculous thing to post online, and I saw this video. The title called my attention and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a crazy video to react to. So I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and I hope you do understand that some of my jokes, I don't really think the Netherlands doesn't have a car. I'm just saying that's what she's trying to say. Anyways, guys, I don't need to explain my humor, right? I hope you guys understand the sarcasm and the tone. But in any case, thank you guys for watching. Keep sending me these precious videos, and you know, next time I go to the Netherlands, I want to, you know, vlog and talk about a few things. You know, try to show the positive side, because you've already seen the negative side. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye bye, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Keep it safe, make some jokes, but don't fight, okay? Bye bye. Now you can get full access to exclusive content, special reactions to shows, series, anime, full movies, and even request a video of your choice. Just become a YouTube member or join Buy Me a Coffee today. Find out more, the link is in the description.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right.